And I will ask you, why do you think this part here is big, but this part here is small? Why do you think so? Just think out of the box. Why do you think that this part here is big and this one here is small?
Let me try. Yeah, this symbol, that is a funnel.
Yes.
Yes, it depends on where it is growing. Because that bigger part cannot enter, for example, in a bottle or a jerry can, it cannot enter. So we use this small part to enter the jerry can so that we can pour whatever we are putting.
Okay, that's a good one. It means that this small part is the only one which can enter in a box. Okay? Now, let's replace this one with Epico. And we replace this one with the world. Okay? Epico is a small company at the planet Earth, right? But this funnel is open. It is the whole world. Okay? So, when we talk about lead qualification, now, every time you make noise, I am selling something, okay? It is at this level. Now, there are people who start getting interest. But imagine 365 people got interest, okay? At this level, they get interest, but some of which their interests are not serious. See something nice? But anyway, and it stops there. Now, there comes another step here, where someone goes ahead to reach out to you, who marketed something, who made noise about something. It could have been a social media ad, put a phone number, and someone has now taken a step to ask you, how much? Now, this funnel is going to qualify your client up to when you get the client. Now, this person, out of 365, 3 or 4 will send messages, okay? And then, now here, it is where your input comes in. You start talking now to them. And if you had a very bad night, your boyfriend has issues or you have your problems, instead of talking to them well, you will start quarreling with them. Or you address them very well, and since two have been addressed very well, they will move in here to ask for a demo. And you're like, oh, we can give you a free demo. Okay, that's fine. So when can we have a demo? You schedule with them, and you definitely go have a demo with them. So in that demo, you're meant to explain how your solution is going to help their problem, meaning that you understand their problem. And most of the times, if you're a good salesperson and you ever get a demo, that must be a conversion. Because when you get a demo about a certain client, you should now go deep to analyze or to investigate or to research more of what the person could be facing in his business. So that when you go, the solution is directed to solving a problem. A solution is always a very big thing, but you need to have what we call pitch lines. What can someone listen to that will actually win us business? Now, this is a point. After that, someone says, okay, come and install. They say come and install. At that moment, it means that you need money. The best trick of you capturing this client is at least tell him to have a commitment or a deposit. And the person will deposit something, and then there, slowly, the client has entered into your business. Now, what follows is CRM, or customer retention. Now, this customer retention is a gradual process. You know, people always have changes. The client is going to be calling you, how can I do this, then afterwards, you have to call a client and keep it checking on the client. How is the solution? How is everything? Do you think you can improve on A, B, C, D, E, F, G? The client will say, okay, I have this issue, you keep interacting with the client. You run some promotions, you call your clients, now we have this cup promotion, ABCD. Another thing would be, maybe there is a gifting. You have been performing well, you pay subscription on time, so the company is offering gifts. Now your gift is available, you deliver a gift. That is all about customer retention. But you must also make sure that the solution you're giving a client satisfies his needs. So, when we talk about lead qualification, you see, we started from here, okay? So when these people saw the ad, a few people are interested, but so many people saw. Meaning that, for us, our interest could be converting business here, but also creating awareness is important. So this noise is important to the world, because it is the noise that you make that out of 3,000 people, you go 2. So meaning that you have to continuously make the noise, okay? How do we make noise now? We have what we call digital marketing, and it has been proven to be the most cheapest way of reaching clients. For example, right now, I can come, as I'm doing this, I record something. But just know, if I record something, small as it is, and I'm explaining this, so many people will be interested. They'll be like, but I think this guy, But if I note, and I keep it in here, only you people who will not even use it will benefit. But if I open it up to the public, trust me, one person can give a like and can use the skills that I'm giving you right now to do something. Do you get the point? So, digital marketing has been proven to be the cheapest way, because even with your phone, you can reach out to the 1,000 people or to 1 million people in a day. So, if we are talking about making noise, how shall we make noise? And that's why you come in. We have to make noise. We have social media pages, which have to grow. First of all, grow numbers, because they are the numbers that you first get, so that when you want to sell something, you have numbers to sell to. That's why now, right now, people are selling their TikTok profiles. Someone has 100,000 followers. He sells his account 10 millions. And people give them money, because if I am a digital marketer and you sell me 100,000 followers, I am very sure that those 100,000 followers, I can use them to sell. And that's why people are selling their accounts. That's why people are hacking accounts and taking them. You get it? So, we need to reach out to the public for awareness and for purposes of sale. So, when the following day I tell you to give me numbers of how many people you have brought in our socials, don't ask me why. Because it is one way of selling. When you're selling, you're not selling a product. You're selling a company, you're selling products for the company and services offered by the company. Okay? So, that is also equally important. So, I will request that you go and check our social media on your day of reception. Look at how many followers, note them down. Every week, as we give our report of the week, we shall be asking how many have we increased on our pages, as also one of the most important things, because it means that people are hearing. Okay? So that is digital marketing, which is also related to how we bring leads in. Because you cannot start get qualifying leads before you get them. You first lay a trap, and you lay a trap by digital marketing or any other media that you choose to use. And then when these leads come in, you start profiling and classifying them. Someone texts you, hey, Deborah, I saw your ad, this is what we do. Okay, like the first question is, hey, thanks for coming in. Which type of business do you do? You're starting to qualify a person. Because you need to know, is this person who is actually contacting me part of my customer base? Okay? There are some leads which you are not allowed to move forward because the solution you have does not solve their problem. You get that? So, if the solution you have really solves their problem, you'll ask all the questions and you'll be marking. So, that brings us to what we call qualification checklist. So, what is a qualification checklist? A qualification checklist is a list of items that I follow to ensure that this client is my client. And if this list is well structured, by the time someone answers all the questions, you're already sure that this is going to be my client. So you must make sure that all the questions that you want to ask a customer are on your script. Then there you will be able. So for example, someone contacts you and is asking you about the product. Normally what they do, someone is asking how much, they have not even understood what the solution is all about. So the nature of our people is, if you tell them 100,000, money scares people. But a solution can bring you a client. You can discuss, money should always be the last thing. And I know clients normally want you tell them money so that they can immediately go away. But as a salesperson, that is not your intention. Your intention is to ensure you sell the purpose. You get it? Because if someone comes in and you're how much is this? You're like 6 million. You will not even want to know. Because 6 million, first of all, is huge to some people. You get it? So, before a person focuses you to where they want, as a salesperson, you should first focus them where you want them to be. If you have convinced me to the extent that I'm the one now saying, hey, now is this one possible? Hey, even your solution does ABCD. Hey, even your solution can use a mobile app. So you mean even when there's no power, I can sell? Meaning that the person has got an idea. Now there you can talk about money. Because someone is already aware of what he's buying. But if me, I'm not aware and you're telling me about money, I do not know whether you have a mobile app or you do not have. It is something like that will scare me already and I'll move. You get it? So that's what I'm saying. First of all, have a checklist. A checklist is going to help you to ask relevant questions. Don't start chatting with people as if you did not attend my class. Don't start chatting with people as if you are home chatting with a boyfriend. No. When a client comes in, now first pull down the garment of the home. Dress the garment of a people and start responding to the client professionally. These clients are even capable of taking screenshots of your abuses and they post on social media. Someone comes and they start asking you funny questions, and for you, because you're busy, like, stop wasting my time, I have better things to do. The following day, on the same advert, the person will post. And I don't know how you can damage control that. It can become funny. So you still remain professional. Don't be like us who cannot. You get it? But I believe a person who is having a sales motive, they have different ways of thinking than us technical people who feel like someone is wasting our time, yet we have other things to do. But you, that is your thing to do. It is to sell. You get it? But now, if me are marketing, then it is different. I'm marketing is now, I have to go and do something. Okay? So those are things that I want someone to understand. So we do digital marketing, we get leads, we qualify leads through our checklist, and then we convert these leads into customers, and we maintain customers. I think that should be a sales process. So someone will tell you that I am a salesperson, but I'm not a marketing person. So I don't know how you're going to sell without marketing. So these two things move together. You have to market and then sell. So that is the most important thing. Customer qualification, like I said, I move around looking at different businesses. And the ones I qualify first are the ones who I know are my target customers. And I qualify them according to their profiles. Now, there is one most important thing, and it is a question you should ask.